All right, guys, this is day two of our Unit 2 benchmark study, okay? Ways characters shape stories. Oops.
Okay, it's your turn. Read the directions on the board, and this time try it on your own.
All right, so let's see what it says. It says, first, reread the pheasant fable from yesterday, okay? So let's reread that.
Short Read 1. Remember to annotate as you read.
Two Fables from Aesop, retold by Gare Thompson. The Peasant and the Apple Tree. A twisted old apple tree stood in the middle of a poor farmer's garden. The farmer decided to turn the tree into firewood, but the tree was still home to grasshoppers and sparrows. They begged the farmer, "Please spare our home. There is much life here." They promised to sing to the farmer while he worked his land. The farmer paid no attention to their pleas. Instead, he chopped away at the tree. When he cut into the hollow, he found a hive full of honey. The farmer tasted the honey. It was sweeter than the first day of summer. The farmer threw down his axe. He looked at the tree with new eyes. Licking his honey-covered fingers, he told the grasshoppers, sparrows, and bees that had buzzed back to the hive to stay in the tree as long as they liked. Moral: self-interest alone moves some men. The Fox and the Crow. A crow was sitting on a branch of a tree. She had a big piece of cheese in her beak. A hungry fox came along and watched her. Licking his lips, the fox set about thinking how to get the cheese. The fox stood right under the crow and looked up. "What a noble bird I see above me," he said. "Her beauty is without equal. Her black plumage is as exquisite as a moonless night." The crow was flattered. She wanted to show the fox that she could also sing well. She opened her mouth wide and gave a loud caw. Down came the cheese, of course, and the fox snatched it up. Between bites of the cheese, the grinning fox said, "You have a voice, madam, I see, but what you want is wits."
Okay, so now we're gonna reread it again, and it says that we need to underline and number the key events as you read. Okay, it says a crow was sitting on a branch of a tree. She had a big piece of cheese in her beak. So I think this is important. She had a big piece of cheese in her beak. Okay. Then we notice that there's a hungry fox. That's important. That came along to watch her. Okay. Okay. Licking his lips, the fox set about thinking how to get the cheese. So he wanted to get the cheese. The fox stood right under the crow and looked up. "What a noble bird I see above me," he said. "Her beauty is without equal, and uh, her black plumage is as exquisite as a moonless night." What does plumage mean? It's a bird. What do they have? Feathers. Okay. Plumage means feathers. Okay. In Spanish, pluma, Pluma, means a feather. So plumage is just the feathers that he's telling her how fancy she looks. Okay. The crow was flattered. She wanted to show the fox that she could also sing. So she opened her mouth wide and gave a loud caw. Down came the cheese, of course, and the fox snatched it up. Okay. Now, on here, I'm going to write this. I'm going to do this right here. And you see where the little notes are on the side? You see that? Okay. I'm going to put that, the crow, flattered. No, not the crow, the fox, sorry. The fox flattered the crow. He basically told her really nice things to make her feel good. And she's like, oh, if he thinks I look great, I'm going to show him I can sing. And since she had the cheese in her mouth, and when she opened her mouth, the cheese did what? It fell. And who ate the cheese? The fox did. So it's like, you have a nice voice, madame, but you really what you need is wits. You need to be a little bit more smarter, because I just tricked you.